The right things. All right, Brian Barten was 22 years old with his entire life ahead of him. That's until a car accident made him a quadriplegic. As 9 on Your Side's Kayla Anderson reports, Barten went from barely being able to hold a tennis racket to reaching the top of his newfound sport.
Brian Barten will tell you that life can serve up some challenges. In fact, the one that changed his life happened when he was only 22 years old.
I was hurt back in 1995 in a car accident. I was in the back seat of a car and I ended up breaking my neck.
He was paralyzed and no longer would have the use of his legs.
When that happened, all of my activities that I used to do were gone.
But after a year, Brian figured out there were still things out there that he could do.
Tennis was the first sport that I tried that I had never really played before. I took second place in the first tournament I went to, and then I had the bug. I was hooked.
The Michigan native ended up moving to Tucson, where he got involved in the U of A's adaptive athletics program. Now, 14 years later, he holds a pretty long list of accomplishments.
Number one was making the Paralympics in London. I won my first round match. I got to hold up the American flag in front of a bunch of people. It was amazing.
He's now sharing his knowledge of the game, coaching the U of A's wheelchair tennis team.
He really mentors them, supports them. He's just great.
That's where his focus will remain. Brian's taking a break away from the competitive atmosphere.
I pretty much achieved everything that I wanted to and more.
But tennis will always be there.
We'll see. I'm sure my competitive spirit will come out in a year or so. For now, it's time to just enjoy life.
Reporting in Tucson, Kayla Anderson, KGUN-9 Sports.